Hey guys, welcome to the Rumor Rooms podcast. We're here with some of the Red Room Studio crew for our episode 6. And we're going to be talking to Tabetha today. Her back history and her story of her teaching here at the Red Room Studio. And we brought the extras so they could chime in to our juicy story today.
Story time.
Story time!
Once upon a time. Dating back to like what, 2023? Wow.
Yeah, 2023. 2 years ago. So, in one of our last episodes, we did bring up the reason why Tabetha got fired. And her reason as to why she got fired is because of her charming personality.
Absolutely.
But now let's ask Tabetha. Let's ask Tabetha, why did she really get fired? Or her perspective as to why she got fired. Over to you now, Tabetha.
Wait, are we gonna have a group name instead of person?
Yes.
We're not saying no name. We can
What's
just call her.
what's her?
Want to call it her?
Name?
I said you want to call it her.
She who shall not be named. So, first of all, for all the pole students and instructors and anybody who takes pole in the universe, where does pole originate from? And while we'll have multiple responses, and while some might want to say Chinese pole, that is not where pole dance originated from to me. I started taking pole dancing classes back in 2013, and the instructors back then were not certified ex-pole experts, none of that. They were strippers from strip clubs making extra money teaching these classes. And it was not the way it is now that it's so popular as it was then. You couldn't find pole studios the way you can find them now. Now you can look at it every other corner and you can find a pole studio. And it's not to be funny, but that's really what it is. Every town now has a pole studio.
We like smoke shops, baby, at every corner. Near a church, too.
We had bona fide strippers teaching us. My method to this is that at the end of the day, we are taught sex worker work. We might want to say it's pole fitness, pole dancing, however you want to state that you're taking pole classes. That is not where it came from, at least to me, but that's my perspective. And the day that I came here, that you guys, well, let me
Back it up.
Yeah,
Rewind.
So when I was offered to be an instructor in the Red Room, it was by yourself.
Crystal.
You called me, said, hey, I got this going on. I'm going to open up a studio. I have a co-partner, and this is what we're going to do. You guys had requested for photos and a little bio, so that way you could create the website.
Headshot photos.
Your, she who now shall not be named,
Voldemort.
had a problem with the picture that was submitted because at said time, I was rebuilding my home, so I didn't have the opportunity to go take a photo in a white background and do whatever you guys needed to be done. So I sent you a picture from my car, which you photo edited and made a background. And she told me via text that it was a problem, that I was not conservative enough. And when she was sending me that, I told her that you told me that the photo was fine. I was in a bralette, which is usually pole attire, and I had my jacket on. Wasn't nothing outrageous. It was what we usually wear in order to do pole dancing. She went back and forth with me the entire night to where I had to pass that off to you so you could deal with it. So, me with my charming personality, the day that I got here to do the little performance for your opening,
Our grand opening.
yes. When I walked in, I yelled very loudly because that person also was a twerking instructor. Now we all a bunch of hoes in this house.
Some hoes in this house. It's some hoes in this house.
Free.
But
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
So it got so bad that she sent her mother into the next room to say, my daughter ain't no hoe. I said, well, your daughter shaking ass, she a hoe. Period, point blank.
Said my champagne.
And then
Yes.
she already, you could have felt the energy. She had no earrings, and I had on a pair of gold earrings that my mother gave me. And she said, will you let me wear your earrings? Like, who the fuck does that? Like, in what alternate universe would she think this is okay? But when this happened, I didn't know.
I didn't get part of the story.
So this is
We
all
were in the back. We were in the back.
Yes.
Y'all were standing right there.
You see? So here was where the problem came to play.
Uh-oh.
I have no filter. I
I love that
am
about you.
just straight, say it how it is. And yeah, I'm in a male-dominated field where I'm speaking, I don't think. I curse, I don't think. And at that moment, I said something. I was talking to somebody else who took absolutely no offense to it, but she made it a problem because I said something with these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
The N-word, guys.
Yeah.
She used the N-words. She is allowed to use the N-word just in case you guys are out there.
Spanish, I got black in my
Yes.
blood.
You guys are out there who are listening.
Like,
Yes. She's allowed to use the word.
My kids are darker than me. Probably darker than some. But, like, bro, at the end of the day, she made it such a big fuss that she turned around and brought it to the other instructors. And now she created chaos among something that didn't really need to happen. Then she wanted to change around the choreo. Oh, well, you can't do this, you gotta do it this way. Thank God I am a fake it till you make it kind of guy. So I could flow with anything, but she was just looking to sabotage anything. Needless to say, not even 24 hours, which was the best part. Like, bro, Crystal literally called me. I was in a meeting. She called me. I went and she's like, Tabetha, I'm sorry to be the one to do this. I said, I already know what you're going to say. Like, I already felt it. You feel the energy. You already know what transpired.
Wait, I started the conversation like, Tabetha, you know I love you to fucking death. And I fucks with you heavy. That's how I started the conversation. And I fucks with you heavy. But even after that's like a breakup. Like,
Yeah. I said, Crystal, are you
Crystal, sorry.
I was like, yo, but I already knew it because I already felt the energy. She and I were already being combative from my photo, which she had a problem with. Which, bro, at the end of the day, it is a photo with a white background like you guys asked for, period. So you have the problem with me. You have all the issues from day one, from the first meeting we had when we had signed the contract.
And let me just say that Tabetha and Caro were the first two people to sign the contract right then and there during our meeting with no ifs, ands, buts about it because they fuck with me. And I was like, you know what? Fuck with Crystal. Let's do this. You know? And they were able to add it into their schedules as well. Let me put that in there because not a lot of people stayed because they couldn't do it as part of their schedule. But, you know, they were the first people to sign the contract. And then it was like you're giving the first people who signed the contract a hassle was just mind fucking blowing. Like, I'm just like, let me sign the contract right then and there. Everybody else who you really wanted was like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna take it home and I'm gonna read it. And we went over the contract with everybody. Were you here for that?
Yes.
Did you sign yours too?
No, I think I was one of those people that took it.
But let me take this shit home first. I'm gonna need to read this. I'm gonna send it to my lawyer.
But she even at that meeting tried to make it seem like what you guys were doing was going to be something conservative. And with what you are offering, you can't make that conservative. You can't change a person to be conservative because you want it to be conservative.
Right, like
Crystal was so good.
even I remember the grand opening in terms of what we needed to wear. But
Can I just say?
I
Hold on. Let me comment on what we needed to wear. The shirts were done. And I appreciate the person who made the shirts. But the shirts were not done to my liking. At all. At all. The day of the grand opening, when I had went to go pick up some shirts, I was fucking livid. Okay? Because those shirts were not giving any type of popper. And the type of person that I am, I'm gonna go tell you about your work. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Like, Tabetha has no filter. I have no filter to a certain extent. Because, I feel like more so bad for people when I start telling them about themselves, because then when I'm telling you about yourself, I have no filter. But these shirts had me so fucking upset because I did not want to see any of my instructors with these shirts on. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I told the person, thank you for your hard work. I do not like them. I do not like the work that was done. But yeah, thank you. I'll see you at the grand opening. She who shall not be named, had an issue with me contacting the person and telling them about the shirts. Like, I'm not happy with the work. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh yeah, thank you so much for doing the shirts for me. They look so nice. No, I'm not doing that. I don't like the shirts. I don't like them. I make better shirts than that. Y'all witness to that. Because I learned how to make these shirts. Okay. I make better shirts than that. I even went on, what do they call it? No. Everybody has a name for it. It's called YouTube University. I went to YouTube University. I've seen how to do the shirts. And guess what? I bought the shit. Boom. Now I'm making shirts. Now I'm making all of the merchandise that you guys see that we have here for sale. And it wasn't that hard. And guess what? Our shirts don't look ashy. That's all I have to say. We need the champagne bottle.
Mine is a little like whatever the shit was on.
The transfer paper.
Yeah.
That was the transfer paper. I learned what they're called. You ain't use vinyl, baby. You should use vinyl.
They stay the same color after you wash them.
They even get more ashier after you wash it.
Hashtag let's stay moisture. Hashtag we listen and we don't judge.
I was judging for these shirts. Fuck that. I paid for these shirts. I was judging for these shirts.
I didn't even pay for the shirt and everything. I was like, wow, this shirt cool. We gonna put it on.
You know what? Let me ask y'all. So, okay. So for you being new to learning us and like meeting us for the first time, what was your thoughts into that, getting that shirt and the whole like shebang of our opening?
Okay, so yeah, right.
I love the honesty. Go ahead.
It was just like there's a lot going on, and like you can kind of tell like the vibe between you and said person was just like off. Like, cause we had like meetings before the grand opening where you guys are on the court, but that day it was just like, all right, and then like we're meeting everybody for real, and that's how I met Tabetha. Like, she's just talking crazy, and I'm just like, wow, like, you really have no filter. She's like, no, I don't. Like, I'm a construction worker. I be telling these niggas what the fuck to do, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just like, wow, like, I fucks with that. And then for some person to be like, oh, I felt uncomfortable because she said nigga, and that's why she got fired. And I'm like, but I never even, like,
And let's just put this on record.
yeah.
She's tastier than Casper.
We putting it on record. Yeah, because it was told to me that apparently the N-word was used, and there were an instructor who felt some type of way. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we only had like 3 black people. It was 3 black instructors we had. I'm like, who the fuck felt some type of way?
And you asked them.
And I had to ask everybody. I literally had to ask everybody, like, yo, did you feel uncomfortable? And everybody, I mean, what was your response to that? She said that.
Yeah, I was like, she said nigga, like, I mean, she's Spanish. Like, I don't.
The other one you said didn't even know that I said.
Yes,
And
the
then you
other
asked
one.
Kara. Kara knows me. She
Yeah, like,
just
we
knows
were
I'm
all,
an asshole.
we were all laughing.
We're all lucky about it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is who she is.
Yeah, but I've never
Well-
met somebody who's like filtered, like, I'm unfiltered. Like, you're unfiltered? There's no cap to her unfilteredness. So, like, it's great. We're all sitting here laughing. Yeah, that was really well.
That conversation that I had to have with Tabetha though broke my heart. I'm gonna say it again. it dead ass broke my heart to have to call her because Tabetha is one of the many few instructors who actually taught me how to pole dance.
Just an overall great lesson.
So I already knew I was losing somebody who was A1. You know that steak sauce?
I love that shit so much.
Not even that. I had knee surgery, and a week later,
Yeah.
I was teaching you choreo with my fucking brakes dragging my leg across the floor.
Tabetha,
Dedication.
yes,
Loyalty.
dedication.
To the craft.
Tabetha is also the one who helped me choreograph my wedding performance. So if you got to see that in episode 5, you're welcome. Tabetha choreographed that.
With a knee brace.
Yep.
And my husband throwing up in the bathroom.
Yup.
The spot that she was doing with your
Pole class.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Heavenly Queens, man. That was a fun era for me. But rest in peace. Done. Diana, how was your experience with like meeting all of us? And because you weren't here for our grand opening, you
I
came.
wasn't here, but I came like a little bit
A little
after. I think I started April too, but just like in the end of April. Well, I just want to say
She's like,
I just wanted to say the team that we have right now, I like it more. I felt this like messiness in the beginning and overdoing. So, like it was too much instructions, too much shit. I don't know, too much information. Like this over extra responsibility or whatever. So I actually got scared. I came with like 12 years of pole experience, but I was feeling uncomfortable. But well, then now it's just awesome. It's great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now I'm feeling very comfortable.
I try. I work my ass off to make everybody feel comfortable here. So thank you. I appreciate that. I am happy though. I love our team that we have here. And don't get me wrong, I have love for every instructor that has walked through our doors and who has left. I appreciate you guys because when you were here, you were killing it. Hope you guys are, progressing in your journey and everything that you're doing. Stay true to yourself, but we love you from a distance. We love you from a distance.
No.
Oh,
No.
there's another who shall not be named.
No, like those who left to follow Baltimore.
Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. So when the split happened, we did have some instructors who like kind of left to, go to the Voldemort side, and we got our Harry
Hold up,
Potter
and
crew.
then time out.
Wait.
When she called me, I was playing in traffic at work. And she heard the calls and she's like, but wait, don't worry about it. Just call me when you come out of work. I was like, no, I'm on the highway. Don't worry about it. I got this.
Speeding through traffic. But yes, I did call Tabetha back. We needed Tabetha, okay? We needed
I
Tabetha on the
actually
crew.
needed them more than they think, though, because it's one thing to be a instructor, but it's another to be an instructor or part of a family. That's the difference.
And I can say that when we first started, we were not a family.
No, we were not.
No.
Because let me tell you, we was having these motherfucking meetings, right? And it just
Well, but it took you so much effort to do this because it for a while we weren't in the family. Now, like, guys, you're making this meeting no matter what. I don't care. Only reason you can come if you're dying.
Where's everybody else?
It's just me.
Where the fuck is Voldemort? Do you guys remember those couple of meetings I had without it was just me, no Voldemort. I was like, yeah, okay, I guess, guys.
And
Yeah.
it was just like awkward, and it just felt like a whole like power struggle. And it's like you can't like one owner more than the other person. Voldemort would feel some type of way, and then Voldemort would just like
Express that.
and then she would just throw herself in our business
Yes.
if we were trying to hang out. Like
She want to hang out with us.
And I'm just like, how about you just wait for an invitation? But then if she would come to stuff, like she'd only come in for like 2 minutes and then she was off. But hey, I was here. If anyone asked, I was here.
Yeah, if anyone asks, I'm here. No, you're not. And we're gonna tell everybody that you were not here. So don't lie on our names, okay? Because the Red Room Studio, Crystal, and the crew is about business.
Crystal,
You need a shirt that says Crystal.
Nah, because I love shouting you guys out. Nah, fuck that. Fuck Crystal and the crew. The Red Room Studio crew,
fuck Crystal and the crew.
starting from 2024. We fucking it, okay? We make shit happen. We make sure we make shit happen.
But just with that, it affected the bonding.
It did.
The team. And in the beginning there was cliques and there was times and it was like you would try to like have a simple hey, how are you? And it was just like it was not happening because I feel really awkward. So
Yeah.
you know, now it's like now we good. Now we joke, we laugh, we're family, we support each other, all that. But before it was just
We
like
have therapeutic sessions.
yeah.
We do. And I took our meetings to become a podcast episode because the Rumor Room is all about the Red Room Studio. And what a great way to connect than just to sit around and just kind of chit chat and talk. You know, you can't really connect with people if you don't have a conversation. So
Or you don't show up to the fucking meeting that we're having.
I think Chanel's more upset about that than anybody else.
It's like responsible for 8 or 9 of us, and it's the same 4 people. And I'm like, oh, I've never met the guy that was like doing the stretches over there.
Never met him. Never
And
met
I'm like,
him.
how come this nigga? Excuse me.
I'm comfortable.
It's open discussion. We got an open mic night.
Yeah. Now that you know that person, I'm like, I've never like met this person, like none of that. But like, he just never has to come to any of these mandatory. Put that in red at the
And let me just say that that's how you know that the business was not being ran how it should have been, because you got my people showing up, and yeah, I'm gonna say my people. You have my people showing up, which is Kara. No offense to you, baby, because you know I met you through Golden One. But you got my people showing up, Kara and Tabetha showing up to the meetings faithfully. They there. Meanwhile, you got motherfucking dickhead over here who ain't showing up to none of the meetings, and then I have to be like, okay, well they didn't show up. Oh, no worry, it's fine. They're doing this, and they have to do that, and they have to do that, and they have to do that. Okay, but are we not trying to run a business
But
here?
say it was, I know one time I fell asleep or whatever, and the bullet hit my head.
Yes.
And I'm like, human error. I fell asleep.
Yeah, you went to sleep through that whole meeting, and I was like, oh, you called me when you woke up, and I was like, Kara, don't even fucking worry about it. Meanwhile, you're like, oh no, Voldemort texted me. I was like, what they say?
Like
I so she did the same. I feel bad. She did the same thing to you.
Yeah.
Because when I told her, Crystal said it's okay. She was like, it's not fine to me.
Well, the problem was that Voldemort was having a power trip. Voldemort has never been at the position that she was in, ever. So for her to be in that position, she got power hungry and was tripping over that shit. Because you could see it. You seen it. Me, I'm here, cool, calm, and collected. Like,
No, but you gotta let people be their true selves in order for them to be able to express themselves. And especially we do dance. It's a form of expression. So if you take and you try to confine them, then you're taking away their form of expression.
I understand.
I feel that the problem was also meetings were happening too often, and the vibe of the meeting were like too formal. You know, now it's like more friendly. We're having local conversation, but before it was like a lecture, I would say, and it was happening too often. But now I think the smarter idea was to make it more rarely, but longer and more like open. Communication. Yeah. So.
Plus, I like to hear you guys' stories and you guys' side, because not for nothing, we can have a meeting every month, but literally those meetings every month came to me just saying, okay guys, so we're going to be doing this, and this is happening, Do you have any questions? And everybody just there like, yeah, fuck, I don't know I'm here. And I felt that in the meetings, and I was like, yo, we cannot do this. This can't be happening. We cannot do every month meetings, motherfucker. I'm talking about the same exact shit I was talking about last month. I was just like, what the hell?
I remember you took a picture of that.
Yes,
I'm saying the same thing.
I'm saying the same shit, guys, please. And then the meetings came from being in person to Zoom meetings. And then we still have people who wasn't showing up for the Zoom meetings, guys. It's a Zoom. Just, what the fuck? Yeah. But hey,
You living your life.
we here now, we have our quarterly meetings, and I'm grateful for the quarterly meetings because it gives us time to fuck up, experience our fuck ups. How can we make this better? What can we incorporate to make it better? And then we get to chat about it together, like as an actual family, as an actual team. Cause Jesus, Lord Jesus. That was that for the monthly meetings, guys. We quarterly meetings now.
Now we're quarterly alcoholics.
We sit, we eat.
And you know what else was on my mind?
Blow your mind. Wait. We'll grind your gears.
So like, Baltimore had me on board because she was like, oh, like I have this really big following because I do this, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So then I'm just like, all right, but like, like both of the owners have like their own clientele, like they build like their own businesses, so like they're coming together, like it should be, like great. But then like, Baltimore will be holding classes and like,
One person will probably sign up, maybe not even, or they're coming for free.
yeah, like nobody was really coming to the one fucking customer.
Yeah. So the crazy thing is that when Voldemort was in their business, shit looked like it was lit, popping, and everything. You know what? Licks can be deceiving, and never judge a book by its cover. Classes started happening within our first year of us opening the studio. I got married. So I got married in January. We opened up the studio in April. My honeymoon in June. And just the type of person that I am, I know that I can be over controlling, and I know that I be doing too much. It's just me. It's just who I am, and I know that about me. I know I'm fucking extra as fuck. So while I'm on my honeymoon, guys, Dominican Republic, I barely had service. But I'm looking at the classes, and I see that it was like maybe like 2 people who booked, 3 people who booked. And it was like 4 or 5 people. So I'm like, where the fuck is the payment from these other people? Oh, such and such owed me a favor. Such and such did this for me. I'm sorry. Are we not running a business here? Can our favors not wait until later on? Can our friends help put money into our pockets so we can actually progress and have this business be successful and succeed? Then it was like, oh, well, you need to hit up such and such because they didn't send the payment. Why should I hit them up? You hit them up. That's your peoples. Why the fuck am I hitting up your peoples? They took your class. I'm literally away and supposedly enjoying my honeymoon, and I can't even enjoy my honeymoon because I can't trust the fact that you could even run a fucking business. So yes, I was buttoning into that shit. But it always shocked me and amazed me to learn that these people was really coming to take a class for free. They wasn't really supporting because they wanted to support. They were coming because the class was free, baby. Chanell felt like she was working at a pole studio.
Oh, yeah.
Why Chanell felt like she was working at a pole studio?
That shit grinded her gears, boy.
Because my people were always coming there. Yo, people love pole. Don't get me wrong, people love fucking Enticing Motion. Okay, Chanel is great. Okay, come take Enticing Motion with her every other Friday at 8 p.m. Okay, Chanel's fucking amazing at what she does, and Chanel has many years of experience. If you guys don't know, Chanel been in her bag with dance since like high school. Okay, get to my fucking girl. But pole is something that's becoming like a fucking trend. Everybody wants to try it. But majority of the money that came in when we first started, that shit came from pole. What helped keep this studio open was pole.
Yeah, but like you can't fault her because it's a lot of like instructors. So,
Yes.
Yes.
COVID did that. COVID made everybody get instructor.
But I think also you guys capitalized on what was big, like around that time. P-Valley was out, so
Yep.
everybody wanted to be fucking businesses, like either
Mercedes.
I never watched that show.
Like everybody.
It's good.
I never watched that one.
Yeah.
Never watched any of that shit, guys. When I'm a studio owner. Never watched P Valley. Never watched that show Cardi B. Never watched the movie with Jennifer Lopez. Okay, maybe.
The one with J-Lo was actually a good story.
Maybe I'll watch it maybe 9 times. I'm okay.
They don't play Beyonce.
Thank God. I know you guys are gonna hate me for that, but yeah, no, I don't really like Beyonce. I don't know what the fuck the hype is about. But
Well, the hype.
y'all vote for me. It's okay. At least we'll have some comments. Comment on my shit if you also don't like Beyonce.
It's all about the daughter. It's all about the daughter. I don't know about Beyonce.
Oh yeah. I mean, her daughter's beautiful. She is. Yeah. All her kids are beautiful. Whenever she shows punch,
Girl or whatever, the girl. She has like, it's like third roomie and third. She don't be showing the boys on you, but she only shows the girl.
they big on they're big on what do you call it? They either females like the quality and they make more famous. I don't know. I was like,
Sounds like a fucking Kardashian.
yeah, the Kardashians do that. They only like prioritize their kids and shit. But yeah, no, I mean, overall, Chanel's experience was ghetto of us.
The contract was a little funny.
We talk about the contract. Let's talk about this contract. I know, she did. Let's talk about this contract. Like, Diana, was the contract suffering for you as well?
Like in comparison to the contract.
My memory is real bad.
Oh, compared to the contract we have now.
Now it's more detailed and clear.
I was gonna say, you had a vague contract. I just signed it because I was already on board with you. It was very vague.
Thank you for that.
And then like every meeting, it was like she had like a new role, like something that like, and it was just like, girl, like why
are you changing things?
Yeah, like it was just a lot. And then like whenever the outline was on, I could feel it in the studio, and that was like me knowing shit. Because I was really privy to how
You
shit
could
was
feel
later.
attention. It was like,
Yeah.
even you putting your best face,
I know.
your best big face.
I tried.
Still,
But like her attitude, like what was my attitude, like gave it away. So it was just like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, we're good. Guys, don't worry about it. And then you have other women like, I'm like, well, damn, all right, guys, I'm trying not to show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, but unfortunately.
So then that rubbed me the wrong way with her. And then remember the shit I was telling you with my mom?
Yes!
So like that was like,
You gotta tell the people what happened.
I know what happened with your mom.
Your mom said no names.
Your mom's chill.
Yo, her mom's so chill. Her mom cool as fuck.
Baltimore and my mom work in the same place.
Facility.
Yeah. And my mom, like, she struggled with like back problems, so like she was having like her medicine with her at work. So it was in her drawer in her bag. And Voldemort kind of prior like, oh, like you should start selling them, like you can make money off of it, blah blah blah. And my mom was like, I'm taking them for like, you know, for like my bag, like I need them. Like it's not like I just have
Pills just sitting here.
I need them. Like I'm taking them for pain. So then one day my mom, she went on lunch or whatever, and like their desks are like pretty close to each other. And then when my mom came back, her pills were like gone out of her bag. And then I was just like, I'm like, just wasn't telling you should sell them. And then like a couple days later, like you were in your bag, like you go to go grab food, and then like it's not there. Like, I'm just like,
You gotta think of
and
that.
then like.
That bitch would kill him.
And then on top of that, like, my mom had to do a personal meeting, and she was like out from like surgery or something, so like everyone was using it, and it broke. And then my mom was like, oh, like who was using it? All the ladies in the office were like, oh, this person was. And then she never like replaced it. And she was like, oh, I didn't do it. And my mom was like, well, everybody in the office said that like you were using it, and now it doesn't work.
break something, I will just
let you know right away. Yeah. Why was such a big deal?
Right, yes.
Well, because she was aware that she was
Well,
supposed to.
she had to replace it. You break it.
Yeah, it's just like
break it back.
Well, I have to say, you guys, my last straw was definitely when I came
Well,
back.
wait. I would tell you why she didn't tell you she broke it. Because according to the first contract, if you break something, you replace it on your dime.
Yep.
Because everybody had to make sure that you have your own insurance, but you're gonna take care of everything here as if it's your own. I remember those words specifically from her.
what does the
That was me.
Still here, making sure that the Reverend Studio is still open, the bills are still being paid the way they need to be paid. And that's why I always thank all of you, and I really thank all of you, because without y'all, I keep saying that shit. Without y'all, I really would not be able to handle this. And it's thanks to y'all for us coming together and really making this a family where clients come in and they feel that the studio is united. It's, like, students feel like we fuck with each other. Students feel that. The moment shit is off, they feel it. Everybody knows that something is off.
It's like the kids, when the parents are going through a separation,
Yes.
and the kids are the ones that get the shit out of it, that's our students.
It was really petty, like, when she changed her bio to, like,
The title.
yeah, that was like, girl, like,
Well, y'all hilarious because, hold on, let me just tell y'all. I'm the type of person that I don't pay attention to Instagram because I don't give a fuck about Instagram. That's social media. You a social media gangster? Cool. Stay over there. You know that thing that the celebrities be going down now, they be boxing each other? Baby girl, come see me in the ring. Back then. Now, I don't give a fuck what you're doing, girl. I'm not even gonna meet you in the ring. And it's not that I'm even scared. It's just, I don't got time for you. I'm not getting my hands dirty with that. Voldemort.
She gonna send her mom.
She watching this right now, like, oh yeah, watch.
We got our producer in the back making comments and shit. Mommy, she hurt my feelings and she bore her mind. What the fuck? Oh my God, what can I tell you guys? Because we're here on this topic. So when that split happened, the landlord was so scared that I was gonna leave.
Cool.
The landlord was so scared that I was gonna leave that after the situation kind of died down a little bit, the landlord was like, you don't know how thankful I am that it's you and not her. That was a lot. That was a lot. I'm very helpful though. If you see how I am, I'm really hands-on, I'm very helpful. I put my emotion into everything that I do. That's just who I am. Like, and even if I feel bad for you, act like, nah, like I feel bad for this person, I don't want to go through that. If I can help in any way, I'm gonna help. That's just who I am. And anytime the landlord needed anything done, I will help her. Meanwhile, you got Voldemort like, I'm not doing that, that's not my job. Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't got no, like, kindness in your heart to just wanna help this motherfucker? I mean, I understand we pay the rent, but that's our obligation. That's our contract. This is what we are supposed to be doing. Like, I'm just like, yeah, no. And I have a great relationship with the landlord, just to let you know. You know, she be coming to our events and shit. She do. You know, she came to the Mother's Day event, was supporting like a motherfucker. The landlord was like, let me come down here and just pay some of your vendors. She was like, tell your kids to come. Tell your kids to come. So I was like, guys, Lorna wants you. Guys, what on Lorna? And, you know, she bought my kids something from all the vendors we had here at the Mother's Day. Yeah. Like, the whole, you know, there are times where I have to look back and be like, well, damn, was I the fucked up person? Like, was I wrong for this? Like, is there a way that I could have handled this differently? And then, honestly, when you kind of think back, it's just like, no, you did the best that you fucking possibly can. And you know what? It shows. Because, I mean, look at us now. Look at us now.
Yeah.
Sipping and spilling champagne. I'm still gonna drink.
Yes. The other for a reason. This situation needed to be too.
Yeah. That's what I said though. I said that situation needed to happen for the studio to actually grow, because if that was still the case, this studio wasn't gonna grow at all. We wouldn't have even had clients. Oh, by the way, let me just say I lost so many clients because of Voldemort. I lost clients because of Voldemort. They will never come back. I even told them like, hey, you know that Voldemort's no longer with us. And you know, they're like, I love you, I bless you, but she just put a bad taste in my mouth, I would never go again. And there's literally nothing I can do about it. I lost people who spent thousands of dollars with me when I was heavily pleased. And I was just like, I understand, I get you, I appreciate you. And hey, we actually had somebody come back. We actually had somebody come back on Friday. I was so happy.
It's a new year with them.
Yes. I was so happy. And they were excited to try all the other classes that we have, so I'm happy about that. I'm really big on preaching Chanel's class because I don't know why I be out here trying to sleep on my girl. Go take enticing motion. I'm gonna keep saying that shit.
She's so nice.
Because that's what y'all need to be.
yeah, because I be,
She's so nice and patient with you, and she really be hyping you
Speak.
For real, like every time I take your class, I at the end I'm like, yeah, she made me feel like I could really dance. Like,
Because I be seeing like other, not here, but like just other classes, and I just be like,
The style is different.
yeah, I don't know.
And if that's not your style, that's okay. You teach your style.
Yeah.
You listen. You already started finding your people, okay? 'Cause they be coming back for you. They're like, look, I'm coming back. Okay? They be eager for this. Damn, it's not this Friday, it's next Friday. You know, they be eager for
Look,
that.
you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, and I said, I showed her the video. My dance skills are not the best. I stumbled on the stairs dancing, but I said for 2025, I'm gonna take myself out the comfort zone, and I'm gonna be a happier person, and I'm going to dance more, right?
Yes.
Oh,
His drill sergeant sessions with her.
I dance.
Producer in the back still talking.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. Just know I'm gonna step over my own feet.
When you try to class, just let me know so I can cover your class.
Look, I'm gonna look like I'm gonna look like that video.
I mean, overall, I think it was, I don't know, I feel like this was a great glow up for us.
yeah.
This was a great glow up for us. I feel more connected with you guys. Especially Chanell guys, because like I thought Chanell was gonna leave me when both of us.
She like none of us, honestly.
I swear to God, I thought the same thing. She like none of us.
When you would sit at the meeting,
Yo!
Just don't face.
Yo!
We're just talking about the same shit.
and then you were just surrounded by pole instructors, and that I think that burned your blood more because it was always at that. This is a pole studio, and she was trying to explain to me like, yo, we got different form. And we were like, no, you guys have more. Oh,
Training instructors.
you used to sit there looking like you was the fucking crack somebody, put a cigar in your mouth and go over the next.
And I was like, no, for real, don't get me wrong. With Kara, I was like, Kara, I'm leaving Chanel. I would have these conversations. Kara, you think she gonna leave? You think she gonna stay? You think she gonna stay? She gonna leave, bro.
And I was like, I wish she liked none of us.
Yo, I was like the same thing.
As soon as the meeting was over, all right, guys, I'm out.
Yes. I was like, damn.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she gonna like this. She gonna leave. I was like, damn. I said, who the fuck gonna teach him? I was stressing.
I just felt like at that time, it was me, it was the other girl that was like doing like dance hall or whatever.
Alexis.
And then it was
Coral.
Coral who had her,
Afro-Cuban.
yeah. And I felt like at that time, like we were all like struggling to get heads in our classes. So we were all being like, yeah, well, how many people you had this week? One, hey, one, that's one better than last week. So like we were all struggling. Then like the poll, y'all was just like, whatever should we just like, yeah, like maybe if I switch up the style, maybe if I do this, maybe if I do that. And it was just like, no. And then like some of you
Go ahead and say it.
bitches, right? That like,
Go ahead.
I would be like literally like planning class, planning choreo around you hoes, right?
Yeah.
Especially for you, watering shit down. For you, because remember that girl?
Yes. She went with her too, just let you know.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, fuck you too. Like, and then you should be like, why don't you like reach out to her, see if she's coming? And I'm like, I don't like want to.
I was reaching out to her.
Like,
I was reaching out to her.
You're gonna come. Like, I don't want no instructor like, hey, you coming this week? Or, hey, we missed you. Are you coming in? Because it's like, no, I'm gonna come. Like,
Well, what I have to say, like, for your classes, I was so pissed that we had to change your classes so many fucking times.
oh,
Yeah.
bro.
I was pissed
That
off
was
about
a
that shit.
shit.
I'm like, and then you know what the sucky part about it? I had to be the one that had a conversation with you. Why ain't this your girl? Why you ain't having a conversation with your girl? Well, no, you ain't talk about it. Everybody having a conversation. Y'all gotta have a conversation.
It was
with
like,
her. I gotta let mom change her shit again.
like, Chanel, we're gonna change your classes.
Chanel be like, all right, bitches, whatever y'all doing.
Like, it's,
I'm glad and I'm happy that we worked out a schedule that works for fucking everybody because they're more like anxious to take their class now. Now they can't wait to take their fucking classes. And I'm like, thank fucking God, because yo, struggling to figure out where am I gonna put Chanel? Oh my God, somebody else needs to do something. Oh my God, we're interfering in Chanel's class again. We switched Chanel from fucking Thursdays to Wednesdays to Tuesdays to Fridays.
Teaching on Mondays, and then salsa came and it was like, well, then it was like, for the winter, your shit will be here, but then like, in the spring, your class will go back to like being on this day, and I'm just like, why just, and I feel like it was just my classes being like,
It was.
oh, okay, so look at you.
It was. That's why I felt so bad. It was, and then I'm always the one who got to have the conversation with her. And I'm just like, God, she ain't gonna like me, bro. She gonna think it's me. That's how I used to say. She gonna think it's me. And it's just like, fuck. But let me clarify, the salsa shit. So, for a lot of people don't know, but salsa, man, who teaches salsa here, he used to own the studio before me. So we had an agreement where there was a few things that he left in the studio for us, and he was going to be teaching his classes, of course, free of charge, from having to pay my rate or our rate, because he gave us some shit, and we would just deduct it like every week after he taught a class, we would deduct it. Now, when it came to him finishing, he had like a month left. I think he was gonna end up with June with us, and she was on some shit like, no, I'm not accepting cash. He needs to pay for the site. I'm just like, bro, take the money. Like, just take the money. I understand that he don't want to book through the site. I understand where you're coming from. Like, you're just like, no, fuck that. Everybody should be booking through the site. Because don't get me wrong. I am saying now, everybody should be booking through the site. You should not be sitting up here trying to send me Zelle. But there are certain situations where I'll be like, okay, I'll take the Zelle. Like, I'll take the Zelle. Yeah. In his case, he wanted to pay for the Zelle. He didn't want to go through the website. That's not what he fucking wanted to do. Maybe he's older than all of us. Like, he's not into that shit. So it was a battle where I really had to be like, okay, Daddy. So this is not working between, like I literally told my son, man, this is not working between us. So whatever she says, I'm just gonna let go because she's not listening to me. And he's like, okay. So they had their little altercation, and then he came to me like, yeah, so this is my last class, and that's it. I'm not coming back because this is not working with her. She wants me to pay for the website. I want to pay cash, and I'm not going to do this. Thank you for your time. And I was like, damn, man, okay, man, I appreciate you. Thank you. And I already knew we was losing money. We not in no position to be losing money. We just fucking started this business. So he left. And then when he came back, I had to have the conversation with him. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm having the conversation with her. It is fully me having the conversation with her. Voldemort is not included into this. Oh my fucking God. And I was just like, damn, you know what? Fuck it, let me have the conversation with her. Let me just let her know. And I think that's what we agreed to do it Friday, right? We agreed to do it Fridays. And then, some classes were a hit, some classes were a miss. And then we finally agreed we're going to do every other. And now, anytime somebody comes in and be like, oh, I need Friday. And I'm like, you need to make sure it's not the day my instructor's got to teach. That's it. Oh, we can't move their class. No, we're not moving my instructor's classes. My instructors work here, you don't. Just say. Now that's what I do. Let me see what I got going on. Sorry, not happening, can't do it. But I felt so bad having to change her shit. Oh my God. And I'm the one only having the conversation. You guys know I was the one having the conversation with all of you guys.
You have to bring them home with you.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I feel like it was like a year later. We were in the back, and we were just talking about it, and then you had said that Tabetha had got fired because Voldemort said that I felt uncomfortable with her saying nigga word. And I was just like, what? Girl, I didn't even talk to her. Even when she was here, besides hey, whatever, other than that, never really spoke to the girl. So don't fire her because you want to get rid of her because of whatever. Don't put that shit on me because I never came up here and was like, oh, she said nigga, that makes me uncomfortable.
Well, with your persona, you probably would have told him, I'm pretty sure.
No,
if you would have felt away, you would have been yo, listen, absolutely not.
I would have been like, whoa.
Yeah. But we
Calm that down a little bit.
The nigga word,
back there, just talking.
We were just talking
sitting right there, getting ready for the grand opening, just talking shit.
Yeah. But there are some people who really make something so fucking tiny be huge for nothing.
Like, if you wanted to fire her because she called you out, then fire her because she called you out.
She wanted to fire me. It started with the bralette. It went downhill because of the whole part. She called her mama on me.
Let me just tell y'all. Can I tell y'all? The day after the grand opening, I woke up to the phone call. Oh, I'm just letting you know right now. If she ever disrespects me again, I'm like, listen, this is not what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna make a decision. I'm gonna fire her because this. Oh, if she ever disrespects me again, I might be on Tabetha's side. I'm not even gonna hold you. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just make a decision. What the fuck you want to do? Oh no, she needs to go. Okay, you want to fire her? Yeah, she needs to go. My mom. I don't care about your mom. Your mom's not the one who I started this business with. Mind you, her mom was in the background. She didn't call my daughter a hoe. I'm not talking to your mother.
I said, my daughter's not a hoe. I
Yeah.
said she teaches twerk, right? I said she's shaking her ass. Those are whole tendencies. The fuck? Whole qualifications.
I mean, what does Julio say? What do you say? We listen, but we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. But for that, I'm fucking judging because you don't wash your ass.
Our producers in the back talking shit. I mean, but overall, that was our experience with what is
She who shall not be named. And we the Hufflepuff crew. We're the nice ones.
Is that what they're called?
Hufflepuff, they're really, really nice ones.
Oh,
I was gonna say Slytherin.
Slytherin is like, no,
I'm not Slytherin.
she rocks with Slytherin because she's Voldemort. Voldemort was Slytherin.
Yeah.
I read all the books, by the way, and I watched the movies and books. So
I just want to be Gryffindor.
Yeah.
But I'm a Gryffindor because I'm quirky, I'm corny, I'm funny, and you get the angry side of me. But you know, it's a mixture of me. But most of the times, guys, I'm really happy and quirky and funny and shit. I mean, you only get angry, Crystal. You know, when you do something.
As long as she's replenished. What was the word you were saying in the house yesterday?
Reciprocated?
No, her.
Nourished.
Have fruits and vegetables and ranch dressing with the serving cup to go. And she raised it right. She said, what do you have? And came back with all the canisters. Not plate. She goes, you got a plate. Came back with the canisters. She had 4 canisters. The plate was still in the kitchen.
Yeah, I didn't touch it. Like, how did
Can you just keep me up an egg roll?
Yeah, she didn't want to fuck
You
me.
ain't my egg roll?
Oh shit!
I'm sorry.
I was looking for that bitch when we left. I'm like, somebody ate my egg roll and I'm gonna find out.
That was an emotional eat, though.
I'll let it happen because I was like, yo, why I ate my egg roll? There was like 2 of these bitches in the fridge. Like,
I only ate one.
it's
The
okay.
egg roll got eaten. So,
I knew I was gonna find out today.
but yeah, you definitely fucked though. But I'm really big on nourishing your body because if I don't eat, I'm cranky, and you don't want to be cranky.
Oh my God, hangry you.
Yeah, it's not fun. And then I'm literally telling you like, I'm so sorry. I didn't eat. Like I will literally be telling you, I understand why I'm feeling this way is because I was eating. So I go to Tabitha's house last night. I'm like, yeah, what you got to eat? You don't got no fruits.
She raided the kitchen.
She went on fruits.
Every cabinet.
Every
And they got
cabinet.
mad because she didn't find the right cabinet. She said, there's just cups in here.
I was sitting on the couch drinking.
I came back with some pineapples, some tomatoes, some carrots, some ranch dressing.
Yes.
She like, we had all this.
No.
She went to bed. She said, fuck y'all.
I sure did. I heard it's 7 p.m. from. It's done. He and Chris was like, yeah, I'm ready to start. I'm getting off this fuck. I play this shit in my car.
No, hell no. I said, I don't listen to this shit at all. That's what I
She was
said.
mad.
Yeah, I was mad as hell. I don't listen to that shit. I'm like, I don't listen to this shit.
And she's over there. She's like, yeah. We did go into Limp Bizkit.
He did.
You didn't know what that was.
He did. And I was like, what the fuck?
We did. We were sitting around like,
She's like,
I don't listen to
I don't listen to that shit at all. Never in my years have I ever been into that type of music. It's just not me. Okay? Everybody like their own shit. Chanel, you know what it is?
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, I heard of it.
What the fuck? Even Chanel heard of that shit. Diana, you're on my side.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
What?
You know Limp Bizkit?
No. Thank you. She's on my side, guys. Thank you. She probably fucking listened to it. Tabitha's gonna play it.
Anyway, we say all this to say we had a fun time last night.
We had a fun time last night. I had a great day today with everyone. Thank you, Tabetha and Chanel, for being here today with us.
When you finish the back teaching.
The 24th.
24th, catch Tabetha teaching pole heels. Thank you, Kara and Diana, for being here with us as well. Thank you for our producer, Crystal, in the back, making sure we're recording.
Nice, so.
Yes. April definitely got eaten last night by Kara.
I'm okay with it. It was emotional support, everyone.
But it's
That's our ending.
She knows it.
I know this. I used to love this. You're the problem. No.
Yeah, sleep.
No.
What?
Yeah. No. Just do it. I can bow my head to this shit, but I still don't want to. And she like, here. In the ear, out the ear. In the ear, out the ear. I thought you was, girl, just play some Blink 182 for me.
No, you failed.
I don't know what that is, guys. I don't know what that is. I might know them, but I don't know
Really
them.
don't know?
I know them.
Panic at the Disco?
Yes.
My Chemical Romance?
Yes.
I love them peoples. They're
Oh,
coming to
okay.
New Jersey, by the way.
So,
My Chemical Romance is, yeah.
so we say all of this to say, thank you so much for staying in tune with us. Thank you so much for watching another episode here with the Rumor Room and the Red Room Studio crew. If you liked what we talked about today, please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to, yes, if you want to hear or you want us to speak about a specific topic, please comment, guys. Thank you so much for staying in tune.